And one thing I forgot to mention, which Joe thought I should mention. I'm sitting here pissed off and laughing at Duncan. You tell me he spent hours and hours trying to realign this rear beast for baby. That's our 46 red and white. I've been doing this 32 years. I've had lots of these bikes. You know what I've never done before? I've never put one of these on before. First time. You saw how easy it was. First time. Whoop.
Took you what? 3
That's how
minutes
simple it is.
the most?
That's how simple it is. Hours and hours, Duncan. You're laughable, man. So anyways, we did tap the hole in the rear chain adjuster. We want this all finger tight. We're just going to put these on here. Right now, I personally think it's easier to have your chain adjusters in place for what you're doing on it. It's me. Put them in place. That's that. So this is all tight as you saw. This is all ready. We got our little clip in. Our chain adjuster's ready. The air compressor's all fired up. So we're going to take our brake drum. Rebuilt hub, and we're going to put this on. Now, you have your dowel pins here, go in your dowel pin hole and your tapered slot for your lug. So make sure that lines up properly. And again, just get everything started before you zap it. Somewhere here it is. Let's get it all started a little bit. Let me get my big wrench over here. Be right back. I like to air compress these in, but sometimes I don't like to do it. This one seems more to be recalcitrant. You start feeling it on a pinch on the edge here. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Here's the Harley tool. It comes in the Harley toolkit. And again, these are the right early ones with the little slot here. This is the 38. They are the same ones that are on the 40. I haven't got to my 41 yet to see what we got on there. I don't know if they went past 40 or not. And just because they're on greenie doesn't mean they're on the police bike. So that I can tell you, we'll get to it when we get to it. Probably didn't have this magic number and said, okay, boys, throw all those extra pieces out. We ain't gonna use them anymore. Didn't work. Didn't happen. But it has to be correct to the era. Start these up all the way across, all 5 of them, before you tighten. Super important. You do that with everything you do. Woo, woo, woo. Must be some kitties. Action, you know. It's a dog's life. Anything for action. Okay, we're going to take our breaker wire, aka big wrench, and snug them up. Notice I went 2 and then over to the other side. It's a 5 lug, can't be perfectly even, but you don't want to cock it. Okay, that's that. Now, we need to take a rear brake, little spacer here, grease. You don't want to over grease, you want a little bit of
I can't
grease.
see what you're doing over there, so should I go over there?
No, you're fine. Again, a little bit of grease, you don't want to over grease. Let's have a shell here so it doesn't spin into the brake for a reason. You want to grease the brake. Put your brake on. Now, for some reason this is all dirty. We clean this. Use brake clean to clean that up. You can stand, put it on your hands, whatever, get it cleaned up. Just be spun right. There we go. This goes in line with this here, okay? As it goes in line with here.
Oh,
How
I
simple
see.
as that. Elementary, dear Watson, elementary. Use the power of your brain. Figure it out. Okay. Now, we have to make sure we have our pieces handy. Okay, come here. Always want to roll away from you. Alright. So first things first. It's usually easier, not always. Do it like this. The reason why is you can use your arms, your legs to get it up in here. This always wants to slide somewhere else. Okay. Up. Up she goes. Okay. Set her brake in place. Please, he said that. Come on. Here we go. So, not adjusting anything, we're just kind of putting it in place. Here you have your chamfered nut. Like so. Okay. Now,
Oh, it moved.
we have our spacer. And we go on one way. Okay, this goes on towards the edge.
Wait, I can't see that. No, I didn't get that. Okay, spacer.
Spacer.
Okay.
There's a lip inside. Only goes on one way. You need grease on your axle. And this is the axle that we use for our washy wash wheel, which we had a little bit of grease on. But we want a little bit more grease on it because we're actually going to lock it in place now. So I didn't grease it up the first time all the way because then it just makes a mess and I take it all back apart. So now she's actually going to go in place. At least that's the plan. Come on, get in there. Sometimes these things, I don't want to line up as easy as it should. You have to play with it. So bring it over here so I can see what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Take it off?
Yeah, you just pick it up.
Okay.
Push it in, flip it around. Flip it forward.
Okay.
There you go.
I got it.
Yay. You did it. Woo-hoo.
I'll do it.
Get that brake in place. I did. Oh, I did not do that.
No, you didn't get it. I told you moved.
Huh? It's all right.
You didn't hear
I
me?
gotta pull this back off. I got that one off
Yeah.
there, so no big deal. We'll take care of that in a little bit. One over here.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. I should be able to put this in and readjust that. So sometimes you get one angle off and redo it. It's not a big deal. Come on. Yeah. One. There we go. As you see, I'm using my feet. I wanted her to bring the camera over here so you can see that how important that is. Okay, that's that. A moment.
Careful.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
So, anyhow. Yeah. Come on. Oh,
There, quiet.
let me put that on the screws. Watch out.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to do a little mount and tap that in place. There we go. Loosen this nut back here. Let's slide this all the way back because I have to take this back off. It's actually good that I did that because you can take this off, as you're going to see, usually without taking this whole back apart. Now, if I take it back apart, that's what we got to do. But you usually don't need to do that. So we're going to find out real fast if I'm able to do that on this particular bike. Now, I may not be able to because this is so tight. It's so tight because it's a old stock piece. So that's okay. Things happen. See if we can do that. It's not that difficult to pull it all back apart. This is all simple stuff. Don't be afraid to work on your motorcycle. The reason why you have somebody work on your motorcycle is because you don't have the time. You can hold a wrench and tighten stuff up and actually do it yourself. Now, maybe I can pull this off, and maybe I can't. This is going to be one of those few times when I can't do it, I'll bet. This is a real tight one. Usually they have a little wear, you know, because they're old bikes. This one being a new piece doesn't have that. Of course, I got it wrong angle. No.
It's gotta come off, huh?
I gotta pull it off and flip it one thing off. So, Harley Davidsons are actually really forgiving. You can do things like use hammers on them and screwdrivers if you're careful. This key word is careful. Most guys don't know how to be careful. Fuck shit up. Come on. Pop off.
Don't you need to remove this little thing there?
But
This, see? Yeah.
that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
This has to come off of that.
Oh, I see. Okay. I didn't know what you were doing. Okay.
So, might just have to pull the whole rear brake apart.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fine. Damn it.
Maybe put
Huh?
some WD-40?
No, it's tight. It's a press.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
No, I'm telling you. Okay, well, this is what you have to do. So we're going to leave it right on video. As I said, if I make a mistake, I am not God. Mistakes I will make, and we're going to leave my mistakes on video so we all learn. It's not the first time I've done that, and it won't be the last. And it's not that big a deal. It really, really isn't. Watch. This is how simple it is. You just pop it back out. Yay. Yay, peace.
You mean that's
Back
not going to
out.
take you like 5 hours to do?
No, it really doesn't. It doesn't take me 5 hours to
5?
do this.
10 hours?
No, it doesn't at all. Come on. Spin this back off. So I said, this is not the first time I've done this little mistake. It won't be the last. Come on, off. Rear wheel off. Pop this back out. That back in. Just like so. Don't forget to wipe your excess grease off. Okay. You're gonna have some, it's gonna pop out just like that. Now, we take and pop this off. So, the big pain in the butt. So I put my collagen in here, like so. That's the pain in the butt.
Oh, it's got to come off too.
Right,
Huh?
I gotta take the whole thing back apart. So it's not the end of the world. It's really simple. Watch.
Okay.
Come on. Lights work good and some don't. Just one. Yes.
Oh, there it goes.
Off.
There it is. Okay.
Watch. Pull this back off. Screwdriver. Get the flip. Bam. There we go. See, it really wasn't that difficult, was it? Now, hopefully I got this aligned right this time. Come on.
here, I think.
See, it only goes places.
Turn
So,
it. There.
technically, so we're going to put our shoes on first. I don't particularly like to do. There's a reason why, because this wants to pop out. Back that piece in place. Now, we have, hopefully, properly aligned this time. Socket here. Pop it out. Voila. Just back in place here. Now, that's where a lot of guys fuck up. They have it sole apart, they leave the washer out. Whoops. Don't forget your washer.
Oh, okay. The washer's in there, right?
Yeah,
There it
see the
is.
little washer right there.
Right there. Okay.
Stupid ass important.
Do you want to live another day?
That's it. Back, yeah. Don't reuse cotter pins, they're cheap. You really are. Okay. That was so difficult, right?
Your
Hopefully.
hours to do
Hours
that,
and hours. Oh man.
What, 3 minutes?
Yeah. Okay, so let's bring this all back around here.
Okay.
Now when you do this, double check your brake. Make sure you didn't get greasy hands all over your brake. Okay.
Wipe it.
Well, you don't wipe it down. What you do is you put a little brake clean on it.
Okay.
So, I think you might have take a little rag on it that's a little clean, and see if you get a smear of grease or not. So, we did good. Didn't get our brake all full of greasy hands.
Oh my God.
Careful. Okay. Stick this back on. Watch out for chamfered edges. Okay, that should be that there. And we'll stick this back in place, like so. So, now, in a way, like I said, really glad that I, shall we say, messed up, because you got to see how easy it was to fix my little fuck up.
Oh, you're almost there.
Almost. There we go.
Oh, you got it.
Almost.
Almost there.
And slightly. We're break around. In. Come on. In the hole. There.
It's gotta drop in, huh? Yeah.
There. There we go. So we'll light that on. So slide this on here. Okay. Yeah. Well, notice how I laid my greasy axle. So I don't have grease everywhere. How hard is that? Difficult. Sometimes just want to play with you a little bit. There we go. Come on.
There it goes.
And that's that. So, put our little lock washer on here. And we're just putting this on here so we don't lose it, because we're going to take it back on and off a couple times. So now what we get to do is go find a rear chain, put the rear chain on, test the whole rear chain, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so that's that. Get back to the rear chain in a minute. I don't have that ready. That's going to be another video. So this is all real simple. These went into the gibs and got clean and all that. So this is how you put this on. Either goes here, like so, or you can put it here. In some instances, they usually fit here. It's a matter of what is working and where do you want your seat to fit. So right now, I don't know where my seat's going to go until I get my seat post redone. I just don't want to lose the pieces. I'm just going to stick them on here. They were here, so maybe it'll go back there. So we'll just see if we can rebuild it. That was, because it was actually riding kind of good. It's just I never maintenanced. So, come on. Get on here. It's a spring, so there we go.
There it goes.
Okay, so you can go either way. If you want your seat here or here, there's adjustments. How tall are you? So you can go either way. So I just don't want to lose the piece. So it's right there. And I'm sure it'll come off again later, but for now, but we're not going to lose it. So now, one more little thing. Except for our rear chain and our seat, which is still being decarded, and our seat post, the whole rear end is back together again. So, and that really keeps the fender tip. And our rear stand. So we're going to do that right now. So we're going to put a little fender tip on. Now, these here, when these bikes were new, were painted in place. I felt the AMCA likes to see them painted or it's a hit, but I felt that somebody had put them on and painted it. So I stripped the paint that was existing off. The reason being is there was no evidence of the paint chipping. Because obviously when they were painted in place, the paint kind of chips. So it's that there. And I took a look with a light on our transmission sprocket. So obviously that's worn, the chain was worn. We want to replace that, but the train sprocket seems to be good. So we just gotta put our rear clip on. Now, the one I got it with was busted, and I thought I had an original paint one here, and maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but my mixture of solvent when I was first messing around with it, it's real important to see what your solvent's doing, and you always eat up stuff you don't want to when you start playing with chemicals. So these two, regardless whether they're original paint or not, does not have enough paint on it left. So we're going to use our new old stock one, which we just recently found in Florida. And since it was new old stock with all the little pieces, we're just going to happily put those right on. So, and yeah, I could have put that on with the wheel off, and I might have to take it back off to do it. So I've never tried, so I think I can do it with it off like this. So we're going to find out if I am right or wrong. I believe it goes that way. Yes? I'm going to find out real fast. As we go this way, here, I should be able to, oops, put my finger in here.
Tighten.
And I'm hoping, put my finger in here, get that on. So we're going to find out. If I am wrong, we get to take the wheel back off again. I've never tried to do that with it on or not. Everybody seems to restore them with them on, but I'll have to do things the hard way and find out for myself sometimes. Okay.
We're running out of battery here.
All right.
It's flushing.
I can reach in here with my finger and tighten that up. We've got it. If not, I can take it back apart. Come on, finger. Get in there. Do your thing. Come on. So I'd hate to think that the Harley mechanic years ago, when he had to change one of these, had to take the whole ass end apart, which is, you know, readjust the whole chain, just change the rear stand. So I think Harley was smart enough to design this so you can just barely get in here.
How did you go with the wrench on
No, that's my next option. Can't do this. And flip it on here. Come on. So, there we go. And we got it. So,
Just need to tighten it, huh?
just gotta tighten that up.
Okay. But quickly, the battery's done its thing.
Yep. Going fast. And my little theory was correct. We can do it.
It's
Fast and together.
doable.
There we go. Middle stock rear stand. Bam. Bam. And there she is.
Wow, there she is. It's done.
Okay, see you guys in the next video.
Oh,
Next one will be the
perfect.
chain.
Okay.